Hello everybody, welcome back. We are gonna be having a little bit of a slower start today. I was busy doing stuff and I've got my cup of tea, but I was basically like just busy doing things and I was like, you know what? Rather than like just being super late or whatever, I will just eat some lunch while we're on stream. So we're gonna just do like casual scav run to start with so I can actually eat some food. Just actually, you know what? Maybe streets or something. Like you make tons of money on streets. You make so much money there. I guess we could try it. It's nice and chill. Also, it's nice to like test the performance of this stuff. So I did end up undervolting my CPU. You don't really see much performance, but it's a lot less heat. I'll tell you that for free. A lot less heat. But hello everybody. Q, Joe, Ida, Joseph, Finman, Kinder. I'd hit the drive. Good luck, man. CJ, Dirty, Hui. What's for lunch? It's basically from last night. It's like a roasted vegetable thing. I've heated up in the microwave. But my wife like roasted a bunch of vegetables, like ginger on sweet potato and garlic and bulb and all sorts. It's nice. It's a really good, like wholesome, like black beans and things. So very, very healthy. Good. Don't enjoy Labs gaming. Yeah, I've not played Labs this wipe yet. Draw the line. How did you find your vertex? I haven't actually found it yet. I did a bit, but like I managed to run out of one of the raids with a run through, so I screwed over my first vertex. I've only found one so far. Which sucks, but is what it is. I haven't found two anyway. Yeah, like a veggie roast. Exactly, that's what I've got here. Undervolting 5800 X2D is great. I must have combo strike on the boards. I've seen like the Asus boards also have like AI tweaker or whatever, which does it for you. The Gigabyte board, you just can't do it, annoyingly. I've got like an Aorus B550 revision 2, and you just can't do it there, which is a pain. How does one undervolt? Yeah, so normally people do it in the BIOS. You can also do it, there's an application that you can do it with called PBO2 Tuner. It works for the 5800 because 5800 X3D, like the 5800 X3D in particular, I mean, that's where I've seen most people talking about it. I'm not an expert, but that's where I've seen most people talking about it, simply because it gets you like it runs quite hot anyway as a chip, and so it depends on what cooler you've got. To be honest, it probably is less applicable to me because I've got a water cooler anyway. But because it runs so hot, like often people end up like not getting the max performance out because it throttles itself. Five. Where is this? Oh, this is the... Yeah, this is a little bit... I never go in here. I literally never come around here. I don't think you can get in any of these rooms. I don't know partly why. This is the bit, like, right around the back of the new area. Wouldn't want to do it wrong. Well, that was what I was thinking for ages. But it's actually pretty hard to mess up. If that makes sense. So it seems. Do you know what I've had like really good success with on this map? Is that... Yeah, must be, yeah. I've had really good success with just hitting dead bodies on this map. Probably AI. Yeah, so you can do micro adjustments. So you can basically start with like... The range is like people talk about. I think it's in like I think it's in like 0.05, like 0.01 of a volt. I think is the actual setting. So but in the way that people talk about it, it ranges from like -5 to -30 is the way people talk about it. But I think that's like in reality, I think that's like -0.05 to -0.3 of a volt. I think based on just like looking at stuff. But yeah, it's certainly an interesting one. Like I tried it with like -10 just to start with, just to see what would happen, and it like did a little bit on the temperatures. The thing is because I've got a water cooler, like I don't really get like my multiplier doesn't get throttled really anyway on my machine. It just sits there and runs at like 70 something degrees. No, but if you've got an air cooled CPU, you'll probably benefit from it a lot more. And it also depends on like which exact, like how your chip was made, which silicon it was made with. So I tried it first. Loads of people were saying they just did it with -30. -30 seems to be the maximum recommended one. I ended up just sticking it on -30. Yeah, so like, I'm interested to see now. If I go like core temp, let me just open up core temp for a sec. So right now, in game, it's running at 56. It used to run at like 70 degrees. Because it was getting like 1.25 volts the whole time, which the 5800X3D apparently doesn't need. So it's still stable, even down to like 0.9 of a volt or something, which is crazy. But yeah, so problem is if it's getting too hot, like it can. So I think the 5800X3D can multiply itself up to like 4.45 gigahertz, I think. But if it's getting too hot, it won't go there. And so I think that's why some people, especially if they're like thermal throttling, they won't actually. They'll actually see a performance improvement as well, and less power usage at the same time. Because the way I understand it is that the motherboards, like the way that they're set to start with, they're set with a voltage that will work on every chip, even the ones that are made of like the crappiest, like worst lucky silicon of all time, if you know what I mean. Whereas most people's chips don't need that much power. So I tried it, and it worked really well. The one thing that people do say to watch out for is that the errors that come from low voltage and instability that comes from low voltage, because obviously there's a point at which it doesn't work anymore, right? Like the chip just can't do the things it needs to do. That point doesn't necessarily manifest itself if you are like high load stress testing, for example. So like all of the classic stress testing programs like Prime 95 and those kind of things. It's not really the high load that does it. It's just kind of like number of cycles. So most people say like, just do it and just like test it. Don't necessarily put it in your BIOS, but you can use like PVO tuner to do it like temporarily. Run it for a while, and if there's no problems, then it should be fine. Is basically what they say. So I'm just like running it and we'll see. I've had no errors so far. I did some stress testing. I've seen no errors on the stress tests. So we're just going to go for it and see what happens. Good day, Jizzy. After waiting for Power Cable 6. 5% by Hermes. Oh, no, not every. Every is terrible. Liquid nitrogen cooled CPU. Yeah, that's kind of bonkers, isn't it? What's incompatible here? Oh, the headset. Oh, I'm not allowed to use tax boards. Okay, well, we'll fill these anyway. I'll just take this, I guess. Yeah, so I keep finding, like, all the bodies that I'm going for, I just keep finding, like, class 5 armor in them. Crazy. What extracts do we have? I'm basically just, we're just scavving while I eat my lunch, by the way. I'm just talking about processors. Klimov. We can go that way. Whoa. Where's he throwing flash? Like he's a scav for sure. Bunch of catacombs, ventilation shaft. We're quite close to a cardinal. We don't really have any good stuff. Come on. Well, maybe we'll just go over to Pinewood. Let's have a little search around. What's it actually supposed to achieve? I don't get the performance you do with your settings. And the thing is, though, you have a 5900X as opposed to a 5800X3D. The X3D is an insane chip. It's just insane. It's so good for what it does, for games in general. It's just a mad chip. So, that's probably partly why. Where you've merged stream chat is cool. How'd you do that? I use a piece of software called Social Stream Ninja. does it for you. It's you can also do this as well with it, which is cool. That highlight stuff. 70 degrees save temp with no throttle. You're basically just saving a bit of power. Yeah, I'm basically saving. I'm saving power on mine. It doesn't really do much for me. MP. Like, it doesn't really improve my performance. It just saves a bit of power. I think my CPU now runs at like 35 watts rather than 100. No, sorry, rather than like 50 something watts. Yeah, this is already done. It looks like. So yeah, so people like it's typically people without like insane coolers that benefit the most. Some streamers are saying the armor system is bugged and it's not worth very good armor because it's the same as weak armor. What do you think? I think it depends on which armor. It was that was more true than it is now. Oh, you can get in this side too. This whole section's like opened out so much. That's crazy. I didn't know you could actually get in there. Funny. Actually, I'm going to keep my FPS up for now. Feels like it's going slightly lower. That's the only reason why I thought about it. What's ScavTalk? Hey, Cafe. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So, like, they've changed the armor system one time already. So that it's not quite as, like, buggy as it was. Because it was a bit weird at the beginning. Whereas now, it acts a little bit more sensibly. You still get... There are some weird instances still of, like, armors just, like, magically absorbing bullets that they shouldn't. But it's a lot less than it was. The only thing now for it, as far as I understand it, is that the damage mitigation is gone at the moment. I don't think they've patched it. I don't think they've fixed it yet. Notably, cannot overclock the 50-100 XUD. This is true. Yeah. I hear 78 as a soft overclock for your power profile. Oh, really? Because that's kind of like, yeah. That's kind of what the undervolting thing's about. It's about making sure that it's always at its like maximum multiplier. It's not like... It's not throttling itself. As I said, mine doesn't really have that problem because I have a water cooler. So it was never getting to like 80 or something. It was like mid-70s. But like the fans are spinning less in my PC and stuff, so. You know, I'll take it. It was kind of interesting to do anyway. Well. A mega beef meal scav, exactly. It's just the extra 3D cache. Like, the X3Ds have, like, insane 3D cache, and Tarkov just loves that for some reason. Now, to be honest, a lot of games do. A lot of games like the 3D cache. Basically, any of those, like, plate rigs, any of them were, like, just absorbing random bullets. Like, loads of random bullets. Bad boy. Oh, it's dropped it in here. I guess we can go and have a look. I love that you can get all the way through here now. Got that glitched sound, eh? Right, where would this be? Am I going to get shot? Where art thou, airdrop? Maybe it's further. Maybe it's the other side? Getting in for chipset 2024 building new PC is just done. Yeah, you're probably right. Because like it's end of the line, right? 5800 X3D is like literally the end of the. It's like the last processor. I don't know where this airdrop is. Can't see it. Have a look in here. There's like so much stuff in the construction bit. It's like crazy. What you eat is making me hungry. I was really hungry before, but I was like, nah, well, I'll just go live and we'll just eat here. Have you considered not using in-game FPS counter instead of using NVIDIA AMD? Why? Why would I do that though? What's the point? Oh. Which type is this? Long one. Looking here. The streets still have memory leak because I was using like 28 and even blue screen one. I don't honestly don't know. One thing that does seem interesting is it looks like the RAM cleaner actually kind of works. Like you said, a few PS tests out, the in-game counter drops down FPS by a few. Thing is, it's like almost impossible to test. It's like it fluctuates all over the place anyway, which is not really ideal. Are you tired of the snow? No, I love the snow. I want it to stay forever. Yeah, so RAM cleaner is good. But it so it activates basically when you go in the menu. There's tools. Okay. Contact twos. Actually probably worse than what I've got here. Okay, what's kind of crap? We'll have to start like pushing out the crap. I don't really care about being able to shoot. As bad as that sounds. A and D. What else? I find like this construction area is just it's just an easy way to make very consistent money. I think the point is that like wouldn't necessarily go and just like buy that. Just like buying that now is kind of short-sighted, I think is the point. Actually, isn't nails better? Never sure. Helix is like a guaranteed 10k. I can't remember what nails go for right now. Extra tips and tricks. Really help me through my second wipe, no problem. What's your opinion on night raids? I usually do them on the streets as scav, but other than that, I don't really like them. I just like being able to see, even if it means that people can see me more easily. I just like to be able to see a lot better. These are quite cheap, aren't they? Kites are only like 10k or 13k or something. Both in-game and FPS counter. Oh yeah, I guess you could do that. Then turn off the game one. Yeah, you could do that, I suppose. In somewhere that's like kind of consistent. Parts. Okay, so where did I say I needed to go? Ventilation shaft, cardinal, entrance to catacombs. Entrance to catacombs is not too bad, is it? And all as well. I miss the days where you could literally just run to that exit over there. Can't do that anymore. Am I missing out on something that's like terrible in here? I should just throw away. Not really. Undervolted my 7800 XCDs get in a mini ITX case for the 4090. Amazing the temp drop. Yeah, you can exactly. You get the same performance. This is the thing that's crazy about it. Ooh, this is a hard choice. Do we change this or not? 80k for kite. Use them to craft. Yeah. Vent shaft. Vent shaft is the one by Cinema though. Yeah, like if you just need a new CPU, then you do exactly what I did, which is you just buy 5800 XVD. But someone was saying about like building a whole new AM4 system. Like you wouldn't go and buy. I don't think you'd want to buy an AM4 motherboard now, for example. I accidentally turned off RAM clean every time I do a few streets runs after we start. Yeah, it seems good. Like it seems okay. It actually seems to work. I want to watch like Clem's video about it, and then there was like some other stuff. Is duct tape bad? I kind of want to take the tools, but I don't know. Are there only 33k? Oh, never mind. Oh, there's the airdrop. Okay. Dude, they're always like miles away. They're much further away than I think. Always. Or is that a medical one? Let's have a look. Oh, someone's already been through it. Oh, God damn it. Guess you didn't see the message. The question was about the difference between the price of CPU. That's why I thought he was building a new one. Since when you want to switch to another chip, you have to switch to the motherboard. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so like all this stuff sucks then, basically. All the good stuff's gone. Bump. Never mind. We'll go to vent shaft then, which is over here. You have to go to... because the sewer manhole is the one next to... audio. You have to go this way, I believe, to get to Thingy Bob. I don't want to go along the front, because it's scary. Drop everything and fill SFMP. Really? No one's in that building. Definitely not Claire. Probably not. Yeah, the tool sets were so expensive when everyone needed them, but they don't need them now. So I've got my frames capped to 90, which is why they like sit at 90 like that. I don't think you could do that on Streaks anymore, can you? Because like the extracts that you get, there's like one co-op and you get 4 other extracts, and they're usually the ones that are away from you. Whoa. I managed to push my mouse across the desk. Like do you get any more than this when you get your higher rep? Because I'm only at like 3.5 or something. Can you get like more than 4? Because I remember like prior to the expansion, there were only 4 scav exits. So it was really easy because you literally just like went to... I always just used to go to Concordia. Well, GPU, I have a 3070. I'm like thinking of upgrading it. Oh no, I'm tempted. I'm also tempted to build a second PC. There's a lot of questions, a lot of thoughts. I don't know. If I'm over capping FPS, I can easily get to 144 on factory with Streets or 7080. Yeah, exactly. The problem that I find though is if Streets or Lighthouse goes, it's just because of the extra graphical nature of them. Because my GPU is not that good, if it goes to like 80 or if it goes above 90 FPS, then oftentimes it sends my GPU above like 100%, and then it starts causing problems in OBS, which is just annoying. So I have it capped for that reason. If I had a dual PC setup with like streaming on a second PC, I wouldn't have that issue. And presumably I'd have better frames too, because I wouldn't be running OBS on my PC. You have a harder time spotting people with DLSS on? No, I find it easier. Especially with foliage. It depends. I find it like the same normally. But I find it easier in foliage because the foliage doesn't like flicker as much. Yeah, I play in 1440. I never used to have it on when I was at 1080. Right. Let's just do this. Spin this across. I've got like loads of class 5 plates now. We're just like, today we're just gonna be tidying up like a bunch of stuff. I might do some like random runs with some random guns, but we'll have to see how it goes. I kind of want to do a few more quests first. I probably should just sell this crap rather than like putting it in. My GPU is at 95% or CPU is at 50 to 70. I can't find help since the majority of communities having GPU bottleneck. That's probably still okay. It probably just means you're utilizing your GPU a lot. Any suggestions making night rays brighter? Getting complaints when I stream that it's too dark. What I do is I set on my game source, because I change gamma in NVIDIA control panel. If you go to the game and you do right click filters, where is it? Yeah, filters near the bottom by properties. You can actually change the gamma on the stream, because gamma doesn't show for viewers. It only shows on your monitor. So if you change it in like NVIDIA control panel, for example, to like plus 30%, only you will see that. So I changed the gamma on my color correction filter to 0.3 in OBS as well, so that you guys see what I see. Otherwise, it looks way too dark for everybody. I've had that issue before myself. And also, it's the same when I'm like editing too, right? Because when I'm editing, it's like not like it looked when I was playing, which is kind of weird. So I do actually need to get one more kill with the SVD. I don't really want this to be like another SVD stream particularly, which is why I was sort of like, I didn't put it in the title or anything, because I don't want the whole video to be like, we've done like 2 sessions with the SVD already, which is kind of annoying. But I was hoping we'd finish it last time, but sadly not quite anyway. Right, you know, there's something I should do. Let me just see if I can let me grab this. Hold on. I'll just try and get this thing done. Where is this one? Is it? No, that's ScavTalk. We'll do it this way. Right, because I wanna show you guys something new. Bear with me a second. Right. Here we go. How do I do this exactly? Just triple check actually. Same. I should have done this before, really. As I said, I was like kind of tight for time previously. Basically, what I'm doing and what I'm looking for is I'm trying to find. Here we go. Trying to find my updated Spotify playlist so we can add the new album to it. How do I change this? Here we go. Create a new playlist. Here we go. I think it's from here. Oh, that's not what. Here we go. Right. Yeah, as I said, I should have done this before, really. Okay. There we go. Right, okay. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're basically done. I think. There we go. Right. Pretty much sorted. So, this is... that one. Okay, so that's... that one is... Cube commands. Okay. Sorry, I'm being very cryptic. Oh, here we go. Right. Okay. All right. Good. Finally done. So, basically, the music that you're hearing now is the new music from the next album that we've done with Low Wave Records, which is pretty cool. So those guys, like, they make music for various YouTube channels. For content creators to use for free, DMCA and all that stuff. It's like DMCA free, safe music. And this is the latest one of the sort of like lo-fi stuff that we've been doing, which is it's really cool. So I was just setting up the commands so you could do exclamation music and go and find it. So there's now 3 playlists, which is awesome actually. And there's now so 3 albums to use. There's like the original one that I did ages ago that I use some music from every now and then. And then there's the 2 new ones. There's Phoenix and there is Waterfalls, which has literally just been released, which is this music now. We've been playing that music on stream today. A little bit of a promo. 3 offers on the flea is at 7 rep. Right, let me catch up on chat. Because I basically ignored you guys for ages. Let me see. What are people saying? Morning matcher. Will players use for stream? So right now I'm using my own one. I have like a wider one with some like YouTube music and stuff as well. But at the minute I'm using the Low Wave Records one, which is the one made for the channel specifically.
Gold, please.
Yeah, I add a video called Control Panel Settings to the graphics from Nightbot. Literally the only thing that I change is literally the only thing that I change is gamma. It's the only thing I put on there. Shooter part 3 under 25 meters. Watch your video, just get 2 to 3 man chads with full autos. And 0 worth a try. Gran Turismo is probably it's probably a bit too far. Probably some better maps for it. I wonder what else you could do. Like, you might have like a reserve, maybe? I don't know. Mogol, thank you for the prime, by the way. Oh, of course, not enough space. I didn't sort this stuff out, though, so it's no surprise. Right. Yeah, so this should work. Let me do this. It works on Twitch. There we go. It works on YouTube as well. There's the new music. No, I don't really do anything for performance in a video control panel. I used to like fiddle around with it, but it doesn't seem to really make that much difference, honestly. The only thing that I tried recently was I tried doing DLDSR and DLSS together, and I did manage to get the DSR factors to work for the first time in, you know, ever. Like, I used to not be able to get the DSR factors to work with my desktop, so every time that I closed the game or alt-tabbed or something, it would take an eternity to load back in. Which was crazy. Right, let's make an SVD. Let's actually get on with what we're doing today. Okay. Just do the standard one. Easy peasy one. There we go. Put a tango in there. Sell this. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Now I did get quite a lot of stuff back. There's a reason why I've got so many things here is that I got like loads of equipment back from the raids we were doing the other day, which was, I mean, obviously quite nice, but I've ended up with like a ton of stuff. I've got a tiny bit of BT still. I'll just top load that into both of these things, and we'll use T46 for the rest, I think. Get out of here. So I guess 7 in one, and then 8 in the other. Oh wait, why is that so wrong? Oh, sorry, no, because it needs 7 remaining. It's 13 in one, of course. And then 12 in the other one. That makes more sense. I'll let it fill the chamber. It's fine. I have Iron Gate key as well now. Okay, so we got this. We just did kill with the SVD, so it doesn't matter what it is that we do. I guess I'll take an extra 10 as well. Spare one. Buy 47 minutes. We may as well buy this just in case. Never good not having enough ammo. I've got one SMB. I'll put the one SMB in there then. We'll take a nade. Just the old nade, doesn't it? Fine. Everything else is okay. So we've got this like real estate office key. So I need to go and do that really. We'll do that while we're trying to get some kills or whatever. And do it all at the same time. Bam, bam. Go. Have you listened to Stream Beats at all DMCA? I have, yeah. I mean, Stream Beats is like the original one, but I don't know. So some of the Stream Beats stuff I don't really like that much. I ended up having to like filter through like tons and tons and tons of it to find the stuff that I wanted. Whereas with these guys, like they make stuff, and if I don't like any tracks, I can kick them back to them. Do you have AGS enabled? Hardware accelerate. Which one's that one? That hardware. What's that called? Accelerator. I think I have it off. GPU scheduling, is it? Yeah, I have that one off, I think. Played for 5 years, haven't seen a single crash. Yeah, it's usually okay. I've had a couple of Unity problems, Unity crashes, but nothing too serious. Not gonna mess with it. Yeah, no, I don't really bother with the messing around on video control panel. It doesn't do enough. Close to Kappa? Dude, no way. I'm not even bothering this wipe. I want to do some more like fun stuff. Infinite scab rates. Yeah, that was an actual bug there, wasn't it? What do you got in the SVD? Just got to Punisher. Yeah, it depends on whether you want to recall or not. Like, it depends on what style. Like, I play a very assault style of SVD, so I'm like right up in your face. That's why I'm going for the Ergo version, because I typically am fighting between like 20 and 50 meters. I'm not really like a 200 meter headshot kind of guy with with the SVD. The infinite scav timer should be gone at this point. Should I ever bother insuring with therapist or Prapple fine? Depends on whether you can get to it. If you can get back to your PC and grab the insurance in 3 days, Prapple's fine. Yeah, Probe, I decided the same for me with Punisher 4. Does lowering overall volume actually help with ambient noise? I'm not sure. I have not tested it myself. You aren't that far from Kappa? I'm miles from Kappa. I'm miles away. Giga Streets. Yeah, I mean, I love Streets. Did you undervolt through the BIOS or use... I use software because my BIOS doesn't let me. I literally can't find the setting to do it. I've got a gigabyte motherboard and it just doesn't seem to have the setting for it. Which is really annoying. I looked at all the guides and, you know, where you get to various bits and pieces. I can change some voltages, but there's no voltage offsets, no offset mode. There's one thing that kind of looks like it, but when I looked at the like specifications for it, it seems to be something to do with like the memory controller. So it's not actually a CPU. So I didn't want to mess with it. Hello, Marco. Yeah, we're going good, man. Going good. Doing a bit more street stuff. We've got another quest that's appeared. So underground in here. And this isn't a million miles from where I need to be. I think this is the exit over here, right? Is this the... No. I always lose my... Oh, no, it is here. It is here. Somebody usually spawns in the far corner on the streets. This area seems to be like very packed with spawns normally. To the left and to the right. Let's see. Using the sound equalizer. I just use the thing called sound lock. So it just stops it from getting too loud with any one noise. But other than that, I don't use anything else like that. Heard you want HHES on. If I put it on, it interferes with OBS and stops working for some reason. That's why I have it off. It doesn't work with me on Windows 10. At least it didn't when I tried before. Admittedly, I tried a long time ago. But I typically don't touch this stuff. If it's not working, I typically don't revisit. I have a gigabyte motherboard and was able to do it. What setting did you change? Because the only settings I've got is like... here we go. Oh. I literally can't kill a naked man with SVD. Am I incompetent or what? One spot of blood, but where is he? Oh, he went this way, did he? Whoa! That was the grenade, I think. not at the car. Did he go that way and get shot at by the dudes? I thought he went to car as well. He must have gone through here. Or like round the front or something. Oh no, yeah, he did go in here. I guess he just went in and died, right? There's... Yeah, there he is. God damn it! I think he got killed by Caban. I think old Cabanery's over there. I don't know if I want to fight Caban with a SVD particularly. Huh. Somebody open up this room already? That's somebody who's gone to the car extract. Let's just try and kill them. Ah! Okay. Ah! I don't know where they are. Did I get shot in the head? Must be getting shot from down there or something. Something bounced, like... I'm pretty sure I heard, like, the getting clipped sound, but... I've tried the ergo setup on the SA. The file's a little bit unruly though, no? SVD, yeah, it's for Punisher 6. Punisher 6. Right. Okay. So... Oh, I should drink this really. Pretty sure the turret killed the guy shooting at you? I don't know, I didn't hear him die. This is the guy I was chasing earlier. It's almost worth going after Caban, you know? Maybe we'll just try it. Like if I die, so be it. I don't really care at this point. I still do need to go into that building and get the thing, but okay. So good with the BMD, give it a go. I probably should. I'll give it another try. Yeah, got all the Punisher kills. Yeah, exactly. This... Naked guy dead at the gate. He was the guy I shot at. Of course. I think someone's on the other side. I didn't think he'd be able to just instantly flip it like that. Cabanas here? Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I headshot him. Le one tap. You were dead on him? I'm pretty sure that I saw blood out of his head. But... I don't know. Go down to Bud's head like it's nothing. Yeah, like a big boy 76254R as well. Never mind. Right. Well, we did Punisher 6, so at least we're over with that. Taste the shootable on Shawno? I don't know. No clue. No clue. I don't bother doing shootable anymore. No idea. I find the quest boring. I don't like bolt actions. So I opt out. As sad as that is. There's certain tasks I can take and some that I can't. And Shootable in Heaven is one of those tasks I just can't take. Right. I've got an AUG to hand, so maybe I'll use that. How heavy is this thing? 5 kilos? It's quite heavy. I found it with Dutem literally just on streets. Just like randomly on streets. I keep finding these various things just on the streets. Which is pretty fun. Okay, so... Oh, I actually have a... Okay. I think, does this even have... Doesn't even have any side pouches on it. Problem with these things, right? I feel like I kind of want to use class 5, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily want to use these armors. They're so heavy to start with, like 7 kilos. They're so heavy. $85k. Which is sell for to Ragman? 70k. I got my Osprey Protect. That's like 14 kilos. It's still an epic beast. Oh, it's because I got a Torcom in it, though. If we take the Torcom out, we use a GAC instead, GAC plate. We have monoclete in the back. That's like 12. It's better. I'm just torn. I'm like really torn on what to do with these class 5s. Like whether am I just going to sell them? Like I don't actually know. I haven't decided. I'm not sure. They're just so heavy. They almost feel like kind of unusable. You know what I mean? What's with the undervolted CPU? Less power. Less power requirement. Same performance. Some people get better performance. We were just talking about this before. But, oh, I still have a gap plate in this thing. So, yeah, we're actually underweight now, which is good. Okay. And then we can take a nade now, which is fine. So this is a more sensible loadout. What's damage on this? Oh, just a little bit of the soft. Okay. Repair that with... Again, I always repair with mechanic now. It was basically the arm. Shoulder. Which is 11.7 now. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now let's see. Do we need to wear one of these bags or the other one do? Yeah. Or wear one of these. Should be able to just sneak it under doing it this way. Give it to the Red Rebel. Rangefinder. I'm keeping these cameras just in case the door thing is open, but to be honest, I don't know whether I'm even going to go past, so let's get them out for now. Okay. Let's triple check what I've actually got here. I've got like a bunch of magazines. I was doing some like random testing offline with the org. Which is why I've got like M855 here. Let's do it like this. Do preset. So we'll go... I've got M856A1 now to purchase from the trader. Good. Okay. And we're still underweight, which is nice. Right, so I've got this one final task to do. And let me just make sure I do actually bring the green flare. Have I got one randomly around? I usually do. I should probably start popping off these red there as well. Oh, one of these. Put it on 9. Alright. Back to streets. No more SVD. No more SVD. I'm quite pleased, actually. You need the gag plates to run the heavy armors? Yeah, you do. Throw some monocleats in the Redoute. Or the GAC plates. Sell them 6p13 or nothing. Finally got my Sobralo. Gonna run it in monoclete plates. Someone's gonna be disappointed with the kill me. Will you do shooter eventually? No. No, I won't. It doesn't unlock M80. M80 is unlocked from Lighthouse Revision. I think shooter... what does shooter point in heaven even do? I don't even know what it does anymore. I'm using a 5800 X3D, yes. Is there a guide you use for undervolting? I used the guide for PBO2 tuner. If you go on PBO2 tuner on GitHub, there's like a guide on how to do it. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos as well. LPS, but so LPS is flee only. PS is after Punisher 6. Oh, I didn't actually accept Punisher 6. Hold on. Let me accept Punisher 6. And BT is Prapor 4. Can you wish my cat Wormy happy birthday? I can indeed. Happy birthday. Treat the cat. Name's on point as well. Happy birthday, kitty. A side plate's worth it. Hard to know. Honestly, hard to know. What quest unlocks A1? You can't buy A1, you can only craft it. You have to do your car needs a service. Did one heaven unlocks M61? I don't think it does anymore. Let's see. See what it does now. It unlocks the purchase of the G28 and the magazine case at Mechanic 3. And that's it. M61 I think is I think that's Tarkov shooter now. Oh no, it's sorry, it's Peacekeeper's Task trophies. It's like level 60 or something. Well, that crashed the game trying to escape, so that's good. How's the Undervolted journey going? I tried this about a year ago with -30, and while it's fine 99% of the time, I had the PC reboot a few times before I had to change it. Tried dropping to -20, still has the same issue. In the end, it wasn't worth it for my CPU. Which, what CPU was that, Puffin? So far, I've got it on -30, and I haven't had any crashes yet. So, hopefully, it should be good. I changed a little bit of the power stuff as well. But yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame. Fence often has the 41 pen trace ammo. Yeah, like T46 is a good. I'm on a 5900X. Would you say 5800X would be worth it? Like, it'll be better in Tarkov, but whether that's worth it or not is kind of like... It's a tricky question, really. Alright, there we go. Hurrah! The Epsilon. Let's go queue back in. Do I want to? Maybe I'll go early instead. Now that we've wasted so much time. Any tips for sound? I thought we were using EQ. Basic research. It seems not to be worth it. Yeah, I mean, I use. So I was just talking about this actually. I use a program called SoundLock. And all it does is when this volume reaches a certain threshold, it lowers the volume of everything and then slowly releases back to where it was. So just you can actually see it in the Windows like sound monitor thing, like the speakers thing. It pulls the master volume down and then pulls it back up again. To just stop any individual sounds being really loud, I usually use that. -30 is pretty low temperature. -30 is like the curve voltage offset that you're applying. So it's like less voltage than you would get normally. Any reason to use M62 over M80? Higher pen. Tracer so you can see where you're shooting with bolties. Easier to buy if you don't like Lighthouse. How'd you compare this sight after the Spectre? The Spectre's probably better, honestly. Although you get a red dot with this, so it depends on whether you want a red dot and a 4x or a 1x and a 4x, because they are different. First crash of the white. Yeah, the game did crash itself, yeah. I get the game crashing occasionally with like Unity errors and stuff, but... Gold slice, thank you, man. -30 with Crash Tarkov, -15 the cores are maxed out anyway for 450 megahertz, so it's all good. Yeah, this is the thing, like, so long as you're maxing out the multiplier, that it doesn't really matter whether you're at, like, the max negative or not. Like TCW, it's okay. Google CPU versus whatever X3D CPU you want to use, and you'll see the X3D blows off any of the regular processors out of the water in gaming. Yeah, it does seem to be the case. Like, even if they're, like, similar, like the, like, 5950 or whatever, still, even though, like, desktop applications, it's still better than the 5800 X3D, but in gaming, it's just that 3D cache really just makes a difference. So, yeah. Check it out. Yeah, I like SoundLock. I think it's good. It's really simple as well. Do you think the Punisher limit one line is worth doing? Do you think the Punisher... You mean the Punisher quest line? If you're standard, you should definitely do Punisher. Should be like the first thing you do. Avoiding part 4 like plague. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Honestly. Like, it was a bit annoying trying to find the scavs. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth getting the Epsilon case over the Alpha for sure. And even the Beta. New to Tarkov, loving it, but the missions are tough. Any advice? You just have to run them a bunch. But some of the ways that you can do it, if the missions are really hard, say you don't really know where you need to go, and you're a bit confused, you can actually run the missions in offline. And the quest items or the door, key, room, spawns, whatever it is, will spawn for you in offline mode, so you can go and like see for free. You can turn the bots off and go and check it out. So say you need to pick up like some annoying document and you really don't know, and you're just like not sure where it is. It's like that is the problem. You can go and find it in offline mode to see where it is. It's some quests that they can be in different places, but either way, it's like you can practice your routes to them and stuff without actually going into raid. That can be good if you're like new, if you're really new. Depends what kind of quest it is, honestly. Has distance removal not made much difference to how painful shootable in heaven is? Well, the problem is, right, for me, before it was 100 meters for any gun. So sometimes I would get a kill for shooterborn. Now, the distance requirement is gone, but it has to be a bolt action. And I don't ever use bolties. So I will have to be... Like, I think it's a better quest. But for me personally, I have to be, like, going for shooterborn. Specifically. With what I do. Otherwise, I will never complete the quest because it needs to be with a bolt action. I used to complete half my shooterborns previously on like on Shoreline, on Woods, whatever, like an M4. I play on 1440. Got it now. Hello, Sintra. I should be studied for science. Normally, I'm the one doing the science. Given I have Gamma from EOD, I don't think it's worth it. It's less worth so. Yeah. And they take quite a while. So if you focus on XP, like previously, to get to level 42, to get to Max Traders, you would need to do Punisher because it was one of the other quests that gave you XP. But now there's so many XP quests on like Streets, Lighthouse. I know some of the Lighthouse ones were annoying, but some of them are quite easy. Because there's loads of like high XP quests in other places, You don't need to focus on Punisher. I wanted to do it because I wanted to do an SVD guide anyway for the channel, because I always do on each wipe, and it was worth doing that for me. But like, I don't think it's necessarily the best time spent, like time to XP ratio, if that makes sense. So you don't do it? No, I don't do shooterborn. No. I never see other people run bolties. It's because the people who are like hidden in the cliffs and stuff. So you never fight them like head on. You just die to them, or you never see them. I wish shooterborn had an option for both. Yeah, me too. Any tips on getting a PKP? You have to just learn how to fight Caban. Literally the only way. Guess that's the GL going off again. I'm going to get over to the theatre and then like scope it out a little bit. Oh, good. Check it out a bit. What's my extracts? Let's just... I never checked this early enough. Collapse crane, Klimov, Expo checkpoint. Okay, well I actually did bring the flare, so kind of good. What were the other ones? Collapse crane and Expo. Expo's not terrible. Oh. I know you can get in through here, so I was like... Gonna try and ignore some of the loot for now. We've got enough money, I just need to do this quest. And like a step on that other side. On the back, can you? No. Quite a few toolboxes and like random junk around here. Okay. Did you just have a guy die to GL in your raid? That you died off spawn to Caban guard? I don't know if they died, but the GL just went kaboom! And then somebody got killed. Just now. It's quite possible. Quite possible. Is this new? Oh, you could get in there recently-ish. Not always, but recently-ish. I just want to check if... Okay, so courtyard's not open. I'm just going to go grab, like, a bit of food or whatever. I died out back by 2 warehouses. You want my stuff? No, I'm not bothered. I'm trying to get my quest done. Worst part of learning how to fight commanders? I played like 4 streets raids. Yeah, I played like, not loads of streets, but enough streets, and it's still hard fighting Caban. You basically have to do very specific things. It's the usual Tarkov experience, right? Do these very specific things to cheese the AI, otherwise you will always die. I'd rather go see them play a scav. Okay, out back by the 2 warehouses. Where does that mean? You always loot even when you're questing? No, I'm a terrible looter, honestly. Like I suck at looting. I'm like really bad. I tend to ignore looting way too much. There's the day-night cycle changing. Somebody else is fighting Caban, so I don't know. They've probably got your stuff anyway. I'll know what you mean if you say, but like as a call-out, I don't know what 2 warehouses even means. This place is like really scuffed, in my opinion. Just like audio is just like super scuffed in here. Okay, that is actually closed. Good. Yeah, I think the guy I killed before, I think he was the one in here looting. Notice any performance increase from your vault? I shouldn't see any performance increase really, because it wasn't at a high enough temps to cause like throttling. I don't know. Like, it's very, very hard to say. It feels slightly nicer, I would say. But it's probably just... That's probably just, like, random. Probably not actually anything. I haven't seen anything, like, statistically significant in my frames or anything when I did do a little test. But it does run a lot cooler. Finish on Discord, but I don't... No, I don't have it open. I don't have it open when I'm streaming normally. I've got enough RAM and performance problems running on one PC that Discord certainly doesn't help the matter. Great videos. Did you check the AUG without a grip? It's kind of a bug. You get very less recoil. I checked it out on stream last time, and it didn't seem to make any difference at all. So I don't really know where that's coming from. It seemed identical to me. I didn't see any difference at all. What method to Undervolted? I'm using PBO2 tuner because I can't seem to get the BIOS to actually like do it. I don't appear to have the right settings on my Gigabyte motherboard for some reason. I'm gonna get shot doing this. I've heard people call them loot warehouses. Oh yeah, this is Bravo plus a Delta point. Yeah, exactly. When you go east from the car exfil, through the back alley. Oh, the one's right next to you. And when you look right after going down the alley, you see the truck in the archway. Ah, I see. Okay. I know where you mean now. Oh, fuel conditioner. Right. Where's this blasted document? I'm trying to do this one. This thing here. Thing is, it can be in the locked room, it can be other places, it seems. Seems to be a few places it can be. Quite annoying. Yeah, we'll try and going back downstairs again. Would you recommend somebody to go with an AMD GPU if they like recording, streaming, video editing, or better stick with NVIDIA? It depends on what you want to do. If you have a 2 PC setup, then you can avoid going for NVIDIA. But if you are doing it off one computer, I would highly recommend going with NVIDIA. Highly recommend. Because NVENC is just so good. So goddamn good. Lots of spawns. Annoying. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up. What a pain in the ass. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Because it's here! Hey, there it is. Right. So where did I say I could go? Oh, is that a cannon? Coffee light in the middle. Yeah, it is. So we can go Collapse Crane, which is either go via Concordia. This could be a little sketchy. Plymouth Street, which is actually quite far from here. Expo Checkpoint, which is even further. I think Collapse Crane is probably the best. Problem is, there's like a ton of people doing shady stuff through here. Courtyard is not open. I already checked it. Maybe we go Pinewood then. Maybe we'll go this way. I don't want to go that way. If people are still fighting Caban, like trying to go through and get to Collapse Crane seems like a mistake. Yeah, Courtyard's already a fail. I spawned over here, so already a fail. Here comes the airdrop. Don't have a dual PC, but video cards are much more expensive. They do a lot more though. That's part of the reason why, right? Like, you get embanked with it, you get DLSS. Like, they've just got more technologies. It's a sad state of affairs, but it's true. Like, if you're a content creator, then NVIDIA is just, like, way better, in my opinion. Did you actually pick the flat? I did! DLSS awesome at 4K. Yeah, I can imagine. So I tried DLDSR and DLSS together. And it was really good. But the problem is that because it taxes my GPU more, I get into a situation where my GPU is at 100%, which again, normally for most people is not really a problem. But when I am doing the thing on the stream, my GPU right now is sitting at like 45%. But when I've got DLDSR on at like 1.79 or whatever it is, the ratio, when I've got it on there, it gets my GPU like way higher. So it sits much closer to 100%, which is kind of problematic because... Oh, it's over there, okay. Which is kind of problematic because it means that OBS is probably going to have more problems. My internet shit, or is the stream lagging? It shouldn't be lagging. Should be fine. This is for the VSS. It's super expensive. Oh, really? We'll go back and get the toolboxes now. DLSS looked better to me in blind A/B tests at 4K. I think it... Yeah, I don't know. I think DLSS is good, honestly. Like, you have to take TAA otherwise, which sucks. Like, TAA, in my opinion, is rubbish. I hate that anti-aliasing. But yeah, like, the game looks beautiful. If you do DLDSR and DLSS, it looks fantastic. It looks so good. But, all the big booms. We got anything else, like, totally useless in here? Fleeces are pretty bad, aren't they, now? Fleeces were really awesome at one point, but now they suck. Sadly. I was selling fleeces for a ton. Afternoon, CM. How am I doing? Finally got the booze generator. Might be the first one. We'll end up getting close to max raiders. Excellent. Good work. I don't think Magic of Coffee is really worth it either these days. I feel. There's no gazelle barter anymore, though. Ah. Oh, that was a red flare. You can tell because it says airspace congested. Weird audio glitch again. So I'm going to run on this side of the road because the other side of the road you have the hive entrance, that one. Which I honestly should bring the key for because it is like completely loaded with stuff. Now somebody's actually been in there already. This wasn't open on my way past. Want to be a bit careful here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scuttle through the new area. Yeah, I don't want to get a basic exit, not exit camped, but like hive camped from the top. Worth checking the random scav to see if he's got anything good. Scavs spawn with really good stuff. Okay, he's got the goods. He's got the goods. Got the goods, friends. He's got them goods. Anything else? Man was booking it. There we go. Yeah, he was hella loaded. No wonder he was running. No wonder he was sprinting so hard. Player scav, exactly. Right, let's just do the old switcheroo. What else is like low value? I better just like not reload. It'll be okay. Or just not reload, it'll be fine. Take that out, put that there. Anything else like super high value? It's probably worth more than all my ammo. These Tetris. Wait, I threw the other Tetris on the floor. Why? Oh yeah, because I had it like that. Eat the Tushonka? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not leaving it. Don't worry, Amola. I'm not leaving it. He was on his way home? He was. Is it worth looting a random scav? Yes. Right, let's see if I can get out of here without dying. Any sniper scavs? I don't want to run here because if you're in Pinewood, you can hear people running from like a bajillion miles away. Oh, there he is. And pop. Back to the gun. Flares up. Go. Man, GG. Didn't expect to have someone there. You got really unlucky. I was just like pathing that way. Sorry, dude. It was, you were absolutely loaded, man. I had one of those stolen from me from a player scav the other day, though, so I feel like, you know, it's all the karma's come flip back. And then it must suck. I don't VPO with APM, and honestly, I did not like it. I feel like I couldn't hit my shots when I did. It didn't one-tap them like everyone was saying. So we're back to the old trusty Mosin. Yeah, it didn't feel in practice to me either like it was as good. Like, getting a clean chest shot is actually quite hard anyway. And I don't think it'll one-tap class 5 from, like, distance is part of the problem. Also, let me just say, like, semi-auto just feels, like, bad in general, this wipe. So, there we go. We're slowly getting through Blood of War Part 2. Goddamn. Right. Got our second GPU for this thing. I need one more. I've like literally died with 2 GPUs now in my butt. Really annoying. Right. Fix some of this gumph up on the market then. M80 can go here. Okay. I'm like obsessed with keeping these teapots, but I feel like I don't actually need them. Five. I'm actually really happy to have gone back to like a full auto gun, to be honest with you. It actually feels quite relieving. I'm not very good with semi. I'm really not. I don't think I need the eggs and stuff anymore. I'm going to go and check. Tarkov egg. You need it for collector, but I'm not doing that. And you need it for living high as not acquiring part 1, but I've already done that one. It's living high 2 that I haven't done, so I need 3. Let me go and like let's just do a little stock take. Actually, we'll make sure we've not got them in here either. Have you considered adding an Intel GPU for the AV1 encoder? Be the 3070 for gaming only. I don't think that makes any difference really. The encoding, because it's on its own chip, it doesn't really do anything. Ah, the level 3 Hall of Fame is open. Perfect. Where's my... Oh, I probably need to reorder these. Order them. That should be easier. Right, let's see. Okay, so now... Okay, so that was me. Killed this guy. Why not
Full year.
kill that guy?
Hope everything is all right with you and the little ones.
Yo, Theory. Thank you for the tier 1, dude. Thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate it. Yes, that is indeed a very long time. Little ones are all good. We're, as you can imagine, we're all getting sick again for some reason. But it's actually, it's okay. It's manageable. We're doing all right. I've got an egg here. I've got a teapot there. I've got one extra teapot here. I just need to make sure that I remember that I've got some of these things in here. I didn't think I was going to complete the thingy bob and then like living high, but then I realized that I did actually have something in there. The only thing I've not upgraded yet is Bitcoin farm, solar power, because I can't yet, and the Intel Center, and also this weapon rack, because I need to get the Mechanic 3. Oh, sorry, Mechanic 4. I can't do that one yet, weirdly. But yes, we're doing all good. Doing all good. You need 3 antique teapots. I've got 1, 2, 3 in there. So I don't need any more of those. 2 antique vases. Did I have any in here? Oh, I've got 3 vases, okay. 1 axle parrot, we've got 1 there. 2 ravens. I've got 1 raven in here. And another raven here. Okay, so I'm actually fine on these things. I'm probably just gonna... Yeah, I'll just sell the egg, I guess. I think I'm good. Don't need it for anything else, so... There we go. Most of this quest should be switched just to use a specific caliber or category of gun rather than a specific gun. Yeah. Street's a decent map for GPUs between all the loose spawns and plenty of uncontested PC towers. Yeah, there are a lot actually. A lot of PC towers. The problem is just like going around and looting them. I just don't really do many loot runs. I just get bored of all of that kind of stuff. We got metal parts. You just make so much money off streets though. It's just like actually insane. Without even really trying. Is this broken again? Yeah. I find like if I use the flea market too much, too quickly, it'll literally break and I just can't do it anymore. Why is your stash so messy? Because we just came out of a streets raid, that's why. Are you running the air filter? Oh, I should. I need, like, people need to keep reminding me because I keep forgetting to use it. Damn it. Weird, the MP7 on semi-auto is nasty. How many ways do you have this wipe? I'll show you. 5800 X3D undervolted for extra frames in Tarkov. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily give me extra frames. Like, if you have thermal problems, then it can do. But also, it just lowers the power. Have the raids been? I died to Gaban's boys once after shooting one of them in the head with an SVD. Otherwise, we've been completing some bits. Oh, actually, I should do that now before we do anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to forget to do this. Where are we? Turn in the docks. There we go. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, this kind of PS. I'll put it up just under the trader level. Otherwise, I think it's going to take a while to go. Actually, you know what? You can put this up here. People buy so many of these. You have to buy them for the hideout. So that will go quite easily because the turnover is so high. Same with these. You need millions of them for the hideout. Right, what's this one then? 26. How's that compared to Therapist? 23. Yeah, I'll just sell it there, I think. 25. Sell it there. Won't bother to put that one up. 18. Anything that's like over 10, I'll like almost always do. But when it's like sub 10, I'm like, eh. the turner on these things is nuts. So anybody who's wondering, the music that we're playing right now is the new music for the channel that was created in conjunction with Lo-Fi Records, as usual. They make music for content creators to use for free. Music on the channel made by them is all DMCA free. There are 3 albums now. If you want to go and see the playlist, do !music, and you can help support the channel by listening to the music. Literally, it's the same method as YouTube, like views. Spotify is like even better though, because people have Spotify subscriptions, they don't play any ads. It's a bit like YouTube Premium. So Spotify works a bit like YouTube Premium. Kind of interesting. So yeah, literally just playing the songs helps out the channel, which is awesome. And it also gives me music to use from them that they produce that suits the vibe. That's kind of the deal. Because it's you know what, these days it's quite hard to find like good music for content creation. It's tricky without paying for it. Like you can pay for it, obviously. You can pay for like what are they called? There we go. Got another raven. 310? Oh my god. Am I going to pay 310? I don't think I've ever seen it this much. Have you ever seen? The moonshine go for that much? I'd have to actually start crafting it myself. It's going to be worth just buying sugar, like on its own. Okay, we'll start making it. We're not having that. Not having that. Right, the mega bag I'm just going to get rid of. These things are way too heavy. 4 kilos, just way too much. What else we got? Therapist, motor. These motors are usually really expensive. Okay. What's this forest green one? I thought this was oh no, maybe it's the other one that's a gunsmith part. Yeah, the latest album is called Waterfalls, and it goes in conjunction with Phoenix, which is the one previous, and then Memories. We're doing like a bunch more music now. I started off doing like the first one that I did. It was at Maya. Maya bought my electric motor. Thanks, Maya. I think that's what he is in game anyway, unless he's got a different name. Could just be somebody pretending to be him, I suppose. Okay, so now we just have to decide what we're going to do next. Oh yeah, how many raids have I got? Sorry, I got sidetracked. I have 193 as PMC. Like the scav raids that I do are like literally incredibly quick through factory, normally, almost always. I wonder if you can even see that. Not really. Yeah, I have 193 raids. Mayor's a common name. I think it was kind of spelt the way that he spells it, though, I think. And it said TV. Not that that means anything, really. Oh, I've done it the long way around. I wanted to sell these ones. Oh, I see. It reselects. Right, I get you. It reselects if you add anything new. Okay, so what are we actually going to do? Reconnaissance. Easy job 2. Street snipers. Hit building. Pistols. It's pain. Decontam. Decontam is not a nice quest. Go on SG6? Okay, I don't have any of them. Let's just look at the dailies quickly. Gav lands on reserve. That's not thing. Oh, I need to do... Yeah, I do need to do that. Do need to do Lend-Lease. Oh, so painful running Lighthouse every time. So, you know, maybe we'll do some Shoreline. M4, ADAR, or TX15 on Shoreline. How about that? Let's go do that. I've got a M4 that I wanted to use. Which is this one. Right, so let's put the air filter in before I forget. There we go. I always forget to turn it off as well, so it just runs. Just runs forever. I've only got like monster mags here. Valde. Nah, let's not go for Valde. Can I buy the Night Force scope? No, not available. It's always out of stock. God damn it! It's always out of stock. The Reknagel instead. Okay, so then let's go. Oops, let's go modding. Then I get to see what I've actually got. So for shoreline, you know what? The Schmidt and Bender one's actually alright. The Schmidt. Buy a couple of mags. So yeah, so wet job. There's like a couple of things I have to do on shoreline. Do cargo X. Let's do it by... The nostalgia is easy. Colleagues. Wet job. Press M4, yeah. Okay, it's computer room. So nostalgia and cargo. Let me just quickly check which one. .306, 308. East. I feel like nostalgia's west. West 303. I got East 306 here. Okay. Let me stick these up there. These that I use. Okay. Right. I guess same deal here, isn't it? Animate 5 under it. Like that, something like that. Yeah, that'll do. Got bag. I can take Red Rebel paracord in theory. Go out the top exit. I wonder if I can get away with this, actually. Hold on, let me just do one more thing for this build. I wonder if I can get away with this. Probably can, actually. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, they're really expensive. That's almost like not worth doing now. Okay, shoreline. Let's give this a try. Stealthy does it. GPU is at 800. What's your DLDSR factor? Is your DLSS set to quality? When I tried it, I did DLDSR factor of like 1.75 or whatever. How much do you make on a scav raiding factory? Not very much. Depends, really. It's basically like minimum 100k. Can't find a raider in the bunker? That's annoying. Why do you have so many shoreline quests? I kind of stopped after doing healthcare privacy. I went to streets because they don't give you enough XP otherwise. Kind of free when you recycle water filter from purified water. Kind of. You should do barter for the sick. Maybe, yeah. Love your educational content. Thanks, Terry. A constant packet loss on streets to get 90 frames. So what's going on? Are you... I try like selecting your servers. Sounds like an internet thing rather than something else. You top up ammo after loading the 40 round mag? Can't remember. Not sure. And full looks I actually got this off someone else. Yes, the LVOA. Plus the new Daniel's Defense. I don't think it has a pad on it, actually. I think I should put the pad on. Undervolted CPUs? Yes, minus 30 offset on PBO. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. All it's doing for me, though, is reducing my temps. One interesting side effect of the recall rework is I'm seeing way more use of 40 rounders. People try to find a balance between ergo and magazine capacity. Yeah, it's interesting. I do feel like semi-auto is like quite bad compared to full auto now. That one disadvantage. I think semi-auto guns just kind of need to be just lower recoil in general. Maybe across the board. No. I don't know. Reduce temps and prolonged boost, indeed. Although, like, I don't think mine was not boosting before, like to the max multiplier. I think it's okay, but low recoil and high ergo. Yeah, it's just hard to use any of the like heavy guns now. I think. What do you think of the GTMDR? Which one? The 5.56 one or the black one, the full caliber one? I don't think it's really worth using the 5.56 one anymore. Like, it's okay, but yeah, 5800 X2D, exactly. I like the mechanism, still decent big and only 0.9. Yeah, it's actually quite light, surprising. One thing I found from playing a lot of Tarkov is that when I see tricked out guns, I can name all the parts. I do like that. Either which is best. Yeah, so I wouldn't bother using the 5.56 one, really. Like, it's easy to use, it has high ergo, but I think that if you are slightly higher trade levels, I think the AUG is probably the best 5.56 gun this wipe. MDR is high ergo, though, so, like, you can't really go wrong using it. Like, it's an adequate gun. It's fine. I just don't think it's the best. The black one is really good. Once you've got the good ammo.
Ads so much.
Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 4 months. Ads be gone. Love minus sits about 80 C though under AAO. In games I adjust the fan code for less noise. That's fair. To be fair, I think mine was doing slightly better than that, which that's kind of like nice to hear because I thought mine was like quite hot. It was like running at 70 something, like low 70s. But with PBO, it runs at like 56 degrees now, which is insanely good. I thought I'd like screwed up the thermal paste when I installed it, which is the issue. Like I didn't think I'd done it that well because I was a bit worried, but I think it just runs hot. I think it just, the CPU likes to just, you know, cook a little. They are good though. 5800 X3D is so good. This is the first time I've ever undervolted though. I kind of like looked into it and was a bit like worried about it, whatever. I was like, oh, what's this actually going to do? Like, I don't know enough about this, but I finally, the last couple of days, like actually looked into it properly, and yeah, I've been enjoying it. I've got an AIO cooler as well. Right, where am I going to find scavs? So I've technically got to go into West 303, I think it was. It's been a while since I played Shoreline. I think I'm playing it on low textures. From memory, 21.5. Make sure we're on full auto, make sure we're on 1x mode. Oh, have I got a laser and a... Oh, I've got a flashlight and a laser on this bad boy. Pretty funny. Try and get some high ground. Maybe. Have a look over. I feel like I've been playing streets for so long. I also feel like I've been playing with like low ergo, or like at least, you know, heavy guns like the SVD for ever. in like a whole week or something. I'm finally feeling like, oh, you know, I can go kill sniper scav. That's probably an easy one. I can go snag. Look a stake on my I-99 9900K. I don't see anyone easily over there. They're probably all fighting in like scav village and stuff, so it makes it kind of hard to see. Deep anxiety about the best way to apply pace. Look at the AI coming pre-applied. Well, I had to, this is the thing, I had to redo it because my PC originally, so it was a pre-build because there was no other way for me to get a 3070 at the time. But then I ended up redoing it as one. I ended up redoing it for the 5800 X3D. You see? So I had to take the 3700X out. And then paste up the 5800 X3D. And then stick it back in. So that's why I had my own level of anxiety about it. Bit of stuff in the way. Okay. I don't really like being here because people come along spine. I wonder if... I guess we could go over. You know what? It might well be worth just sitting up here. Actually, no, I'm feeling nervous about this. Go along the wall. This wife's recoil change seems universally loved, but as you rightfully say, semi-auto feels inferior. I would literally just make semi-auto lower recoil, I think. The recoil model just feels kind of weird now. The semi. I feel like something needs to change with it. Like, what ergo is this? This feels great. 50, 59. Everything feels good after the SVD, I think. Going to take a little trip up to weather. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think semi-auto guns, the recoil method needs to just change a little bit. I think it's still too similar to the old recoil. I feel like semi-auto could do with, like, a bounce around the center. If you know what I mean. Like, without it necessarily going up, per se. It just feels, like, not very good right now. The way it goes on semi. And especially for the guns that have, like, larger amounts of recoil, like the SVD, like the VPO 209, like the SA58. And I think that's also why people are not really enjoying 7.62x39 either this wipe particularly, because the higher recoil on those guns also makes it feel kind of weird. One of those things where like the recoil method is excellent until the recoil becomes like slightly too much, and then a lot of fighting it over there. For a second, I thought it was me. Liquid metal get real anxiety? Oh god, that sounds awful. How long was the undervolting discussion? We're kind of talking about it the whole time. Long story short, I changed mine to -30 across the curve on PBO2 tuner. And it seems to be working fine. Oh, that's like right here. Okay. Some rude boy over there fighting down at someone else. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see what happens. The big boy. Key-size drop. Press down the cooler. Basically, yeah. You don't like the SVD? It's alright. I just feel that full auto guns are just quite a bit better. Good shot, thank you. It took me 2 though. I thought the first one was going to clear him, but didn't for some reason. Reloading for the immatures makes my heart stop. Yeah, it makes me think I'm going to get like busy hands. I don't really want to kill PMCs. Where he just stops for a second. Yeah, I always, that's the thing. I always feel like it's just about to go and get stuck and then not work. TV as well looked okay until the game started crashing randomly every 2 hours. That's the thing. You just have to like do it and try it. That's the deal with the undervolting thing. I've had it on -30 for, well, a day, I suppose. This guy was shooting down at someone over here. I don't know where they might be. You might have killed them, but hard to tell. Yeah, I literally could not find... Like, I went through a load of guides and stuff and looked through my motherboard's, like, documentation and things, and I just can't find the settings to do it in the motherboard. I have to run PBO every time the computer starts. It's a bit of an annoyance. Tactical, blow your nose in the middle of the fight. I have 5800 X3D. Test drive is miserable. What is it? The TAC 30? Not too... That's an alright optic, no? Was it that guy? Kind of looks like it, but hard to tell. That would check out, in my opinion. $16 guns for the MCC. I haven't even tried labs yet. Like, literally haven't even gone there. That's right. Didn't think the X3D chips support PBO. They do. They do. Definitely do. There's no overclocking? No overclocking in the 5800, but I just half feel like I'm going to get tapped myself doing this. Did you have a streamer or YouTuber that made you want to get into content creation? Yeah, there were a couple, honestly. Like back in the day. Those that I remember from those days. Like, I'm close enough now that they'll hear me even if I'm just like stepping around. I'm just gonna clear this bit. I feel a rat attack coming on. Where did I say the dude was? Yeah, so the one that comes to mind mostly was Crashed. Kevin from the internet. He inspired me heavily in the beginning. It's a shame he stopped doing content. Geeks was also another one early. I used to watch like some stuff of. It was mainly people who were getting into like beginner stuff, you know. Oh, there he is. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's like as sure as I can that there's not. Oh. Okay. Some other dead guy over there. Where can I expect to find the various teammates of these people? There's never such a thing as being too paranoid. That's Pio, surely. Like freaking miles away. Let's hope those are the teammates. We will see. We will see. Now, I wonder whether it's prudent to loot the guy up here first. I feel like yes. But I haven't cleared the building. It's one of the few things that I haven't actually cleared. Okay. Seems alright. Seems alright. Have a look at what this boy has. So, got him. What's this got in it? Class 4 plates. Got the class 5 sidey sides. So, can take this off, chuck them out, swap them over, swap that back on. Okay. Then we've got maybe no, it's this worse helmet. I don't like it. D36. Okay. What you got on here? M855. The Grizz. I guess I could chuck these out on the floor. And then take this. There's always one more, every Tarkov player. No, that's true. It's because it's true! I hate these bags. These bags suck. Oh, LCBR. Interesting choice. Okay, well maybe that is a okay usage of space. I won't be able to take this though. It's a decision between taking this like this, or taking the LCBR in here, or taking this bag. I guess if I take... what's going to be more space? That's 19. Will leave me with another 8. Because this one is 25. With another 18 inside. I mean, that's probably a lot better. This combo. Probably a lot better. We can take this. RLP will get rid of that. Oh yeah, this is full anyway, isn't it? Yep, fine. Then we'll take... Oh. Could decide if you want to take the helmet or not. Pick it up there, stick it in there. Relatively light. Let's take it for now. Go down and see the other people. See what they've got. We can decide what to do. You're not paranoid, it doesn't mean you're not being watched. Indeed. Okay. Michael. Okay, so this guy did actually kill this guy. So that's like quite a good indication that we might be all right. The hammer in this. Plus 4. FPP. Okay. Not that I've killed any... Oh, I think I've killed like 1 scav, right? You don't have your meds bound? You're quite right. I do not. This guy also killed this guy. Yeah, Michael, he's been on a complete tear. Look at this dude. He's on a complete tear. Full Saleva. You good? Got in it. That's 4s again. It's really worth taking those things. We're taking that. Looks okay. Flint. So the suppressor, I don't know if the suppressor's even worth bothering with, honestly. Don't know. You were able to find the jump down on Lighthouse? I actually did in the end, yeah. I went back and had a look at it myself. What extract do I even have? Road to Customs. I'm going to go down and have a look at the road. See if we can find any scabs down on the main road. And then we'll just loop round to Road to Customs, see if there's any checkpoint and any at the final bit, and then we'll go. Roy Strassen, thank you for the prime. Appreciate the sub, man. Do you do any before and after testing with the OC? It didn't do much to frames. I think like the frames are very slightly higher. Very, very slightly, if anything. But that could also just be placebo as well. I don't think it's going to do much on mine because mine was never like thermal throttling before anyway. So it can keep the multiplier boost up to max usually for 450. So I wasn't really struggling with that. So really all it's doing is just lower temps, which is fine. I mean, I'm happy with that. And see, the useful thing about 5.601 is you can see the drop that you require, you know? Alright, well, you're cleaning up now. Oh gosh. AI scav. There's scav. Hit him? Hard to even tell. Excel should go to? I think so. For like doing proper raids anyway. Guy came in as Susway, turned out to be a cheater. Good! There's some finding 60 round mags in the new patch. I just craft them in the lavatory. I just get to lavatory 2 and craft them. If I can't, then I would just do quests until you can. Honestly, like, it's by far the easiest way. I wouldn't bother trying to find them. Oh my word. Like spinning around on the spot using a grizzly. I can never seem to get the drop these days. I don't know why. Not the drop, sorry. Like the lead. I'm always messing the lead up. Okay. Any more? Any more spawn-ins? I'm gonna have to repack. We're going to my favourite sneaky spot to repack.
Good morning from Tennessee and thanks for the EFT content smile.
No problem. Thank you so much for the 400 bits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Zen. Yeah, this little hidey hole is quite funny. I use this to like repack and do other random stuff. Oh no, did I lose? Oh no, I lost my 40. No. No, because that was in here in the wrong place. Wow, that's that. Oh no, that's bad. Shouldn't tempt fate with the scavs outside. Keep going then. I guess this is the infinite scav spawning bug kind of thing. Quite helpful if you're on the scav killing task though. Huh. Yeah, let's actually repack though. Well, that was probably... Yeah, 5581. Right. Smart is gone, much cooler. Ah. I think this might be only the Russian pistols are okay. I don't know. They're okay. I mean, they're all right, but... Time my scope would get massive frame drop. That's the same for everyone, though. PVO tune-up. Yes! There we go. Wasn't expecting to do all of wet job in one go, but yeah. Yeah, I just feel that like full auto is just way better this way. Are the undervolts? Yeah, I mean the temperatures are really good. Like when I'm playing, I'm literally sitting at like 55 degrees or something, which is crazy. For the X3D, it's nuts. It's 5.6. Scope. Yes, this is the Schmidt and Bender 128. Yes, exactly. Exactly. What the heck? Certainly died in an interesting way. And full still a little bouncy. This one is 63 recoils. It's not like as good as you can get. But yeah, that's why I think the AUG is better, honestly. I think it's a better gun. Clip that. 40 round is dead north of the crane over the rocks. Wow. As far as I'm concerned, it's gone. Oh yeah, all of the different things are just scuffed, all of the sites. Like, none of them are what they say they are. Is your Instagram gigabeef_TV? GDB? No, that should be an imposter. I'm gigabeef everywhere. Except for Twitch. The only place that I'm not is on Twitch. Did I kill any others in here? I think I did. Have you finished Private Clinic? I have. He looks like a pauper scab, doesn't he? Possibly worth the movement weight penalty? I think it's okay, yeah. I think it's alright. I mean, we can have a look at the stats in a second, the actual, like, baseline stats. But I don't think they're too bad. It depends on what you add, really. HP? Okay. Rubbish. Nothing useful in there. I've got another one of these. Where'd you find your LEDX? I actually got really lucky and got it in the scab case, and I didn't need to find it. Very helpful. Alright. Find this guy. Hacker, 643. Dingy keychains, pretty good. I got in there anything interesting? PS, you know, PS sells for quite a lot on the fleet. Especially like a stack of 60 or whatever. Ain't bad. We'll take it. A massive FPS drops in scope speed GPU's fault. Everyone gets a frame drop. We can probably go to the railway bridge actually. Everyone gets frame drops when they scope in, so I will just say that as a starting point. But the... Oh, in-game name. No, my in-game name is just Gigabeef. Yeah, so everybody gets a frame drop when they scope. There's nothing you can really do about that. It just depends on the power of your PC as to whether you like how far you drop. The thing that confuses me, though, about that then, if it was GPU related and your CPU bottlenecked, well, then why does the FPS go down? It shouldn't, right? If it's... There must be a CPU issue around the double render. Because in theory, if your GPU's at like 50% and you right-click, your GPU usage should go up. Your 3D should go up. Mine just seems to go up and down randomly. It doesn't really seem to have any pattern to it. Got lucky and found an RSOS on the body while scanning. That's very lucky. That to Gigabeef _ TTV the other day. I thought it was you. No, sadly not. That is an imposter. Yeah, that's just that's confusing a little bit about the GPU thing and about like the frame drops. There. You wonder. Gavco's been so bad for me. My Intel Moonshine always get 30, 50k of loot. Oh man. I've had some really good moonshines this way. 66-4. So close. Look at all the headshots. Look at that. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Well, I didn't go in and do any of the quests inside, but that's fine. I can use my close range AUG to do that, potentially. Scav case is still worth it, even if you lose money, though, because you get all your quest items out of it. Okay, what's the next part of this? Oh, the Fisherman's Dwelling. That one's actually also really easy. Also, some more dollars. Just when we needed it. PK for that. I think that's the price here. Wires. Power cord. MT. Good. Bolts. Two. That didn't go. Usually indicative of something not working. Oh man, this flea market thing is so annoying. I don't know what the problem is. I've watched everyone of your gunsmith video so far. Hey, nice one. Yeah, I need to do the next couple. I don't know what happens after the SVD one, whether it's like level locked again. I'm not sure. Gonna do another hardcore run this wipe? I am thinking about it. Especially as we get close to max traders. Still need 1 line and 2 vertexes. Fortunately, I did all of the rare items ones. I haven't got any vertexes there myself. I found 1 on Lighthouse, but I managed to get a run through. 90% of sample stems? Yeah, same here. One of the best wipes to Tarkov. Hopefully engine changes. Leave it on a good wipe. Start the work for new engine. Yeah. How much is sugar on the fleet? About 55 to 60k. Something like that. Yeah, Tarkov loves CPUs. It really does. GPU matters as you increase your rares and stuff, but... You mentioned that it's an important part of learning maps, knowing where the other PMCs spawn in relation to your own spawn. Any way to learn? The quickest way is to look at the map, or one of the maps on the wiki, just pick any of them. Just analyze that a little bit, and then just experience it, you know? Minimize the loss slightly there. Right. Hammer. I don't even really like the hammer. Didn't even have a thing in it. Oh yeah, I've got my PS, haven't I? So PS is actually pretty good. So let's see. So we've got 100 and... Oh, sorry, we've got 90. Sometimes it goes up way more than this. In theory, I should wait. But that's still going to be... What? 498 times... Yeah, it's still 45k. You could probably make a bit more out of that if you really, really wanted to, but not that fast. Insulator. Got this cursed bag again. Best tools, Map Genie. Map Genie is good, but you have to pay for some of the maps, which is kind of annoying. I'm not really... I don't know. You can be just fine on the wiki, in my opinion. The wiki is slowly producing better and better maps. They've got interactive maps as well. For PMC spawns and stuff, nothing super complicated. I think you can just get away with the wiki. What did this guy have in him in his mags? Mostly M855, I think. Yeah, mostly M855. Anything good on here? EBL. Nighttime VFG. Nothing superb. I'm not using the G36 anyway. At the minute, I think the AUG is superior. Right, let's move these across. Those. I can come down here. Same with the splint. I can stay up there, especially if we're back on shoreline. Padlock. Probably just sell that. Alright, I want my own bag. Go with the day pack. Final day pack. Move that. Can you get GPSA from the scav case? I think it's technically possible, but the chance of getting it there is like infinitesimally small. I feel like I've seen somebody get it once. I mean, maybe they just faked it on Twitter or something, but I wouldn't count on it. Let's put it that way. Don't count on it. Even if you can, it's shrinkingly unlikely. Which is quite annoying for people, I know. I understand. Find myself another magazine because I dropped my 40. I'll get it back in insurance, but I lost all my ammo in it, sadly. Okay. Okay, so I'm like very slightly over. Literally a trimmer doll. Took me over. Funny. I don't like those helmets because they're class 3 only. Actually, yeah, am I going to swap over to the AUG? I think I might. I know I just replaced this gun, but I'm going to swap back to the AUG. I kind of prefer the AUG for like close combat. Slightly low recoil. This is quite nice for longer ranges, but... Right, where is the sugar? Oh, I used the sugar already. Let's do this. What do you pay for Map Genie? Buzz. 6% understanding PMC. I think it's just like, a lot of it's down to experience as well. You just have to like go to the spawns. You just like appear there and then realize as you go along like, oh, I have spawned down there before. I know there's a spawn down there. Like a lot of it just comes down to experience. But yeah, it's easier to look at the map to start with, obviously. This probably needs repair, doesn't it? I think this guy's been putting in the work. Okay. So from here then, Rebel, Paracord, 306. So it depends on which side. We'll do either west or east, depending on what's going on. Oh, shoreline. Let's see. So if we're west, we're going to be 303. I think. 303, yeah. If we're east, we're going to be like 306. Good spots to find MREs. Buy them. They're not finding raid only. They don't need to be finding raid, Alfred. One of the very few quests where they don't need to be. $10 for life? That's actually pretty good. I thought it was like a monthly thing. Why do I feel like M855 has been more successful this wipe than 5501? Probably because of the increased damage, honestly. Like M855 does 57, whereas 5501 does 49. So it's because pen matters so much less now. It does. It just matters a lot less. Oh, I need a marker. Is it worth carrying melee? Only if you want to smash through glass. without shooting your gun? Is the answer I would give. So if you're running into the front of interchange, sometimes it's useful there. Reserve, say, if you're going down into D2 and you want to turn on the power. Other than that, there's no point in having one. Not having one on is technically better, because you can put a weapon, a melee weapon in there and sell it when you get out. I mean, it's like 3k to 10k if you get a bayonet. But, yeah. Melee shows people you're friendly. Yeah, and you can take it out if you want to be friendly. Yeah, that's true. Right, where's me marker? I'll do this marker for Mr. Peacekeeper. Yeah, I kind of want to spawn west, I think. Learned the spawns over hours of playing. Now I'm on 5k hours. My friends hate me because I know all the spawns and loot spawns. Pre-aim and kill people 40 seconds in. Yep, it happens. 855 and aim high, thorax, job done. The thing about 855 is that it pens through all of the class 3 armors. And you can't get a soft armor higher than class 3 on anything that takes a replaceable plate. So you don't need more than 30 pen most of the time. Murdered by the PMC spawning smuggler's boat when I spawn at RUAF. Right, so what's the lightest carrier then? So we have a look at the... if I just have a look at the Osprey class 5, I say the old class 5. It's got pretty low debuffs, honestly. Like, -3 move, -1 turn, -1 ergo. It's like not very much. It's pretty good. So, thorax protect armors. Let's have a look. What else is decent? Like, the other ones that are good are like the Juk Digital, because that's just got -1.5 move speed. Obviously, it's expensive, and it's not a Western plate either. Not at the front, anyway. What else is good? Uncheck some of these things. Nothing with over 5% debuff. But we want side plates, yes. The Reduce M is like probably the worst of that bunch. Got class 3 soft as well. Not many. There's really not that many that are good. The lowest debuff is probably the NFM Thor. That's just -1 turn rate. But that has no neck. The Gazelle is -1.5 move only, just like the Juk Digital. But those are Eastern plates on the front. So they've got like a bit less like thorax because there's a bit more of a gap. And then Osprey is -3, -1, -1. Redutem is -3, -4, -3. So Osprey Protect is probably one of the better ones, in my opinion. Either that or the Thor. If you don't really care so much about the neck protection, which I honestly don't really that much. I feel like the NFM Thor is fine, like the concealable one. Like with the Osprey, you get arms as well, which is quite cool. Because that can help, even against like high pen stuff. Punisher 4. Punisher Part 4 is kill 10 scavs with 12 gauge shotguns, and then kill PMCs with the scav vest and the balaclava. But that's not on shoreline anymore. It's now on lighthouse. How much overpen do you need to suffer? Like how much pen over the armor value do you need not to suffer from damage reduction? It's about 10. So against class 4, you need to be like 50 pen. Let's say, to not get any damage reduction. But it seems like, as per my last set of tests, that's not even like a thing. Anyway, at the minute. Damage reduction through plates doesn't seem to work. And everything else is class 3 only, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, yeah, this is alright. This is a good spawn for me. I'll just do laser. Are you liking Punisher this wipe? This wipe 4 and 6 were brutal for me. Yeah, 5 is always quite easy because you can do it wherever, right? But yeah, 4 was interesting. It wasn't as... It actually ended up not being as hard as I thought it was going to be. Let me put it that way. I thought it was going to be a complete nightmare, and it ended up being actually, like, okay. What the hell, dude? Why is there a spawn down there? Why did he spawn down there if I spawn up there? Is that a scav? It must... Surely it's a scav. Please tell me it's a scav. Oh no, it was actually a PMC. That is rough, dude. That is rough. That's rough as. I can't believe that. I can't believe those two spawns are so close. I haven't ever experienced that before. Seen people run no side plates and monocleat on the back and 5.6 on the front. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The side plates are arguable because they don't cover thorax anyway. So it's like, they only cover the side of your stomach. So you think like, is it really worth a kilogram plus the extra debuffs? So, I mean, they're small. It's usually like half a point of ergo, half a point of weight, you know, that kind of thing. It's not normally terrible. You can spawn there as well as your spawn. Yeah, it's just like, those two spawns should be like mutually exclusive. Shouldn't be able to do both. Poverty loadout? It was, I know. I feel sad for him. He was going to extract camp? I don't, like, not necessarily. He could have been going up towards village. He could well have had, like, the cult to do. Like, the one we have to check out the houses, the priest, fisherman's house, all of those things. Oh, a can of Coke. Oh, condensed milk. Oolay. An untar. Facility expanded shoreline, but didn't add any PMC spawns to the new areas. They actually made it worse. By the way, to stop people from being able to just like farm the new area, the cattle area, you now can't spawn northeast anymore. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you don't spawn up there anymore. Yeah, so what's the... Oh, you can't actually see. Oh, you can see, but you have to take it off. Like, the debuffs are -0.5 and -0.5. So it's total, it's -1 move speed and -1 turn speed. I think that's okay. Like, the debuffs are pretty low there. It's not very much. Is it putting the items in the inventory? It was literally just for XP. Why can't I walk there? Planting boat new? No, I don't think so. Can't spawn in the far northwest. I think you can, no? The one above the village. Yeah, I just forgot about the 45. So you can get the 42 rounder for the org. So I could run that, in theory. Better parts. These may not like this, but the issue should help on the PMC spawns. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. These side shoreline spawns are already terrible. I know, now they're really something else. Oh my god, look at all the med bags! Can you get run over by the BTR? You can indeed. Salewa City! Look at this. Oh, it's J6. 6 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 J6. Like that. You get XP. You see down here, you get XP each time. You get like looting XP. So it's good to like take the items and then put them back. Or throw them on the floor. Some people do. Oh, a gun. DPO. You get like, I can't remember which one it is. Do you get attention? Is it attention? Perception? I think it's like attention, perception. You see these things are leveling here. Leveling speed decreased, leveling speed decreased. So, and charisma. Like these things are all kind of like leveling together. No mount. Box. I can never remember which one it is. You level perception by moving items into your inventory. Yeah, so that's that one. Attention from each item revealed in the bag, and search from opening a bag. Yeah, it's something along those lines. Like, I always forget exactly which combination. I just do all the things, and then hope I get my XP. Right, and now, the gauntlet of trying not to get shot as you run back onto the shore. Okay, so I need to technically go up to... It's like a little dot on my screen now. It's disturbing me. We've got to go up to the resort. And we are going to go into 303, which is on the west side. And then we can go wherever, I suppose. We can either go out the top using the Red Rebel extract, because I have it with me. I've not even used it yet, to be honest. But we can do that, in theory. I don't think I'm going to do... Oh. Use that firing. I was like up at, not resort itself, but like near resort. I don't think you get anything for throwing it on the floor, right? You just get it for it going in your inventory. Having to loot with my PMCs from always miles off when it shows up. Yeah. The problem with some of these things, you have to quest in a very specific way, right? Annoying. How are you so charismatic? Littering. I love it. It's just like, oh, like search, like, you know, I look at lots of dead people. That's why I'm so attentive. I'm tempted to go and like nail Sniper Scav again, or at least see if he's there. Because I don't like him taking pot shots at me halfway across the map. Oh, also, by the way, yeah, so you're saying you're level 53, only elite skill items metabolism. That's actually true for a lot of people this wipe. The leveling is much slower, especially for like endurance and strength. Like, very few people have got max strength and endurance. I think even like Rengar and people like that haven't got it. The Scav. Great. Fight the scavs through the foliage. Good one. That's always a recipe for success. It almost looked like it didn't hit him. Or like ricocheted off or something weird. Kind of on a bit of a sniper overlook here. Are you shankers even worthwhile anymore? I feel like they're nowhere near as valuable as they were. I'm probably better off taking the scav vest, maybe? It's like way better on space. Yeah, I'm spawning in out of nowhere. Okay. Over we go. Pivot movement also levels really slowly. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how slowly it levels. I literally never get to max of either of them. Thanks, Bobbit. So what do we think is the easiest way to get into Resort these days? To get up to, say, 303. Oh my god, someone's on the SVD. What do we think is the best way? I'm not sure. Fly in? That would be ideal. I get headshot no matter which way I go. Fire truck? I need to go west, though. I need to go west. Admin? Could be. I think this. Entering west through the side of the fence. Yeah, maybe I do that. Maybe I just do that. Alright, so let's just cycle around them. Many ways into Resort? Kinda, yeah. Gotta go past the bus station this way, but... 2 new holes in the fence? Where do you mean? That's a scav almost certainly. Kind of alright. I don't really mind it being a scav there. Fences more interesting compared to before. I was never a big, like, fence resort person, so I don't know whether I'd even notice. Make a bunch of noise so they're coming and leave the resort to you. Thump in with like 70 kilos with a mule on. So they know that we mean business. Yeah, these rocks I feel are like kind of worse though than they were. Harder to rat the entrances, makes it safe to get in and out. True. .303 is like near the middle, right? So I'll need to go along 2. And then up. I think. They're going to Resort mid-raid. Yeah. Second closest to middle. Thought as much. My 01 hotspot probably reduced this point. Oh yeah, okay, I know where we need to be. I wonder if we could just like check it out. Ran into a cheetah earlier. Guy was zooming, wouldn't kill me. Just like both my legs in 0.5 seconds. I've had like the only like cheetah that I thought was a cheetah was here at Resort. I didn't get a notice or anything. Just scope it out for a second. They don't want to get reported, right? So a lot of them won't kill you. All the vermin are in their spots. This is the thing. Sometimes you can just go in and do the thing and it's fine. You did hit twice. That sucks. Went in like a Giga Chad. Thing is, I often feel like you may as well. Like, once you're at this point, you may as well, because, like, you're kind of harder to hit, you know? And if you are just going to randomly die to somebody in one of the rooms, then so be it. It's also slightly less anxiety-ridden. Oh, man. Three 8. 307. 306. 305. Room's looted. Good. Jaeger journal. Hello? Collateral or what? Sounded like a unintended shot, but my god. That was either going to be like the most unfortunate death ever, or the like hackiest cheat of all time. One or t'other. So yeah, to get to Red Rebel 1, I need to go a bit further along. I do believe. Otherwise I'm going to have to cross the bridge in an annoying way. Disappointed with Shoreline update, they didn't open up access to the east basement. One thing I will say is the AUG is feeling on point with 56A1. Feeling really quite tight. It's nice. Think you could jump out of 301 and survive? Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Where's computer room for wet job? It's in the other one. It's in east. I don't really want to combine them together because I feel like I'm just risking fate, you know. I'm just tempting fate. Oh. Risking fate. Tempting fate. On Resort in particular, I'd rather just get like one done at a time. Try and secure each one, you know, as they come. Bro was chilling on a rock, he was. Yo! Mr. Beaks, welcome. Welcome everybody. How's it all going? What you guys been playing? We just finished the Shoreline raid. We're just cracking through a few different tasks over here with a few different guns. The AUG, honestly, has become one of my favorite weapons. We killed the guy right off spawn. But welcome in, everybody. Think you may want to combine risking too much and tempting fate? Yeah, something like that. Defending Super Earth and Democracy. Wow. Silly differences with the Undervolted. Basically temps. 5800X 3D runs at like 55 degrees in game, which is crazy. Yes, welcome everyone. I'm Gigabeef. I do Tarkov YouTube tutorials primarily. Look at this. Look at this hefty gun. Four tall. Love it. Love the 4 tall. But yes, and thank you, Beaks, for sending your community over from time to time. Always good to see you, peeps. We decided that only those in romantic relationships are allowed to use recoilless rifles. That sounds like a long story that I'm not. Yeah, this is a chonker, eh? I think the AUG is so good this wipe though. I really do. AUG is awesome. Alright, let's just pop these Solovas in there. Oh, I've run out of space. I'm gonna have to go into my backup med box. I'll put the car kits in here. These are things that normally go into crafting. So is there any other like craft stuff? Yeah, like these splints. Eventually they might turn into a grizzly one day. There we go. Stick these back across here. Bit of water, condensed milk. I don't want to sell. You know what? I'll just move that so I can sell this. Rid of that. Right, the wet job part 2 is done. Oh, sorry, no, I was talking about cargo. I was talking about cargo, not wet job. And what was the other one I did? Oh, nostalgia for Jaeger. I wish that it would show you a tick. If you have the item to hand in, I wish it would show you that there's something to do. It's kind of annoying that there isn't. This one's great, 17k. It's really good XP to like time ratio. It's so easy to do. Fishing place, 3 labs cards. Oh, 2 labs cards now. It's even easier. Complete that one, 18k. Hey, now we're bumping. Look at this. Oh, it's a bag that's probably too big for me to actually accept. I think you can sell these on the flea. You aren't, for some reason, allowed to put those in your inventory if you're in the quest accept screen. I don't know why. They won't stack. There we go. An AUG always makes you look fat. Yeah, you look beastly, don't you? It's good. All right, let's sell this. Let's sell the switchblade. I think it's another one of those annoying ones that blocks your bag slots for some reason when you do it. I don't know why. It's that you can only have so many of them. Dry fuel. These hoses going for. That's all right. We'll go 111. Put it underneath. Metal spare parts. These always go for really high. Okay. So we'll just pop these out. The crackers are always really good. They're like 14k for some reason. There's like random bastards and stuff that you use them for. I wouldn't normally do that, but it's easier than just sending it to therapist because I'm in the right screen for it. All right. Oh, there's another D fuel. We will sell that to therapist then. Like Vaselines, they just don't go for much these days. A little bit, but people are slowly starting to come back to painkillers. But everybody sort of like got used to not using them, I think, in the previous patch, which is it's kind of interesting. I'm still not pre-paining, but I'm back to using Propies at least. So, got a choice of other stuff to use. What time have we got? Oh, I mean, yeah, we've got a bit of time to go, but not long. Look at the tiny M4 next to it. Which one? Oh, I see. You messing. Boss packet lost things to work. I think so. What question I've got? I got loads. I've got so many. I got like loads of random Peacekeeper ones. Wet job 3, find the car. That one is... Oh, literally just find the car. Cargo X is computer room one. Lend-lease, cult. Sample. I need a couple more samples things. I've got to do one on revision for this. Maybe I'll just, eventually I'll just run in and do it or something. Wet jobs are probably the easiest one for the amount of rubles. So the amount of XP. Another one of these, like, Reduce M's. I don't even know what to do with the Reduce M anymore. Genuine, I'm not even sure. Got another docs case. I should probably start just, like... Probably just put all the labs keys in it or something. How much are these key cards? Like 1.4 million. I've got a find and raid one. Like I could sell it in theory, but I don't really need the money. Most of these are just like random keys. Not really even anything in particular. Just like random stuff. X-ray. Like they're just like tasking keys mostly. Bring down some of these things. I also have like vitamins to do, so I could start to do that, but that means then more interchange. Because, you know, even more pain. It's complicated, you know? It's complicated. Okay, I mean, that's like a little bit better. Not really ideal. Oh yeah, I'll stick this in here. I have these like big rigs. I usually just like ram crafting stuff in and things like that. Okay. So yeah, so let's go and do... I wonder if we can combine the two, because if I go and do... So this one's like super easy, this wet job one. That one's really easy. If we combine it with Cargo X, then at least that's like 16k. We'll do the same again, but we just got to go east this time. Get into resort, and then run to like tunnel, basically. What's the end go for? 50k, that's quite a lot actually. I'm surprised. Ah. This just goes for the trader price, I think. Alright. Oh yeah, I had an SJ6 here. What was that for? Ah, this one. Oh, can you make SJ1s? Maybe I can do that. But it said it was unreliable. I haven't really tried, to be honest. Interchange? That's crazy talk. I've got loads of stuff to do on interchange. Annoying. Yeah, you can make SJ1s. Okay, maybe I'll do that then. Once this finishes crafting. Worth doing colleagues part 3? Can be. You get colleagues part 4 that way, which is quite good because you get black card. Right. I honestly might even just go SJ6 or just go Trimadol. Like Trimadol is completely insane, but you just lose all of your energy and your hydration. I might do that anyway. What's gonna be like good to take with me? How much do you lose? 0.5, so it's 90. Yeah, it's a lot. Can't be in raid for too long. You want like you actually technically want one. Well, not one of like enough hydration. You want like an MRE. Weirdly, a nice come down time for the intensity of the raids. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you find the inventory management satisfying or drive me crazy. I think it depends on like kind of who you are, what type of player you are, and like. Like I quite like the inventory management. Like being totally honest, I actually quite enjoy it. We can just take an actual bottle of water. I think we're just gonna smash a Trimadol and run into where we want to go. I think I've got the... Yeah, I think I've got the thing for it. So Cargo X. So I need to go into 306. But that's like East Wing is kind of easy. All right, we'll see. I'm probably just gonna get killed instantly on the way in, but... So many quests on streets? Yeah, I've done most of them now on streets though. I've pretty much done them all the ones I have. Like sorting, but you get overwhelming, might lose track of where things are. When it's yours, like it's not that bad. That's the thing that I would say about it. I think it's fine, like, when it's not... When it's your stash, like, you've built it up over the whole wipe. You know everything. It's a bit like Minecraft, right? If you're playing, like, a solo Minecraft, you know where all the things are in all the boxes. What else have I got to play? I've got to do some stuff on woods. Yeah, like, I've got some wood stuff to do. I've got, like, Junkie. Go scout some woods. I haven't been to woods for ages. Waiting for players. Stuck on setup for 2 weeks. I'm terrible with shotguns and can't bring myself to rat in the bush. Try... Try playing, like, the sound game. Tactical sound game. So, like, you don't need to, like, rat in a bush per se. You can say, like, you know, navigate to the middle of the map and then listen. And try to path towards people so that you're really close. That's the way that I did. The way I did it. Try not to make too much sound yourself. Walk around. Be a bit sneaky. Be a bit creepy. You can use the sound to, like, rush into certain places. But, like, once you're close, don't worry about making sound anymore. Because you're then just going to be in a fight. And sometimes you will die. The only thing I would say about setup is that it's a bit annoying that the Ushankers are so much. A bit less than they were now. But they were a lot when I was doing it. Like, something crazy. They were like 50k each or something, which is, like, really annoying. Outside of that, though, at least the shotgun's quite cheap. You know? My phone is really annoying. It's like the charger keeps coming out. Test. What's up, Joey Depp? How's it going, man? Had no success. I switched over to the shotgun you built. I have kills now. Hey, nice. Good. Are you using Piranha? Like, for some people, using Piranha in the way that I play it doesn't necessarily work. Like, if you're more of a semi-auto kind of guy, then you might be better off with BMG and, like, a Monstrum 2 times. Just saying. Like, that might work for you. And then you don't need... You could use, like, a 155 then, I suppose. I still like the 153. It's got better accuracy. But I like Piranha because I like jumping out at people and boom, boom, boom. Point blank. But yeah, you can go like BMG to try and kill people over longer range. If you could use KS-23 for setup, it'd be so fun. Oh my god, can you imagine? It'd be horrible. Only use Piranha 153 with a 336 mag and it worked amazing. Yeah, I think it was okay. Why is your sweater game so drippy? I think this is the same one that I had last time. Got any more in here? I've actually got a lot of sweaters. To be fair, it's like 9 months of the year. It's cold here, like cold enough to wear one. That's the point. That's the thing about being a Midlander. We've got kind of the northern thing of like when it gets cold, you just don't put the heating on and you put a sweater on instead. Hate setup. Also, like it forces people out of their comfort zone. I always kind of enjoy like doing something different. Thanks, Hapless. A Midlander too. Excellent. We'd love to hear it. Exactly. Okay, well, I need to go west. Now, surely this spawn isn't close enough to this one to suddenly run into some guy. Surely they won't spawn him as well. No, good. For context, for anybody who wasn't here at the last raid, I literally spawned up there, ran down here and heard somebody and just shot them straight off the spawn. Which was brutal. So I'm going to find Artem's car, which is down here somewhere. Oh, I was going to use Trimador, wasn't I? That's favourite. If you grow a mustache, so you could take away the audience from sheep. I don't think it's possible for me. Are you in Cole? Tramadol. Like, Tramadol is really good. It also gives you painkiller too. You can see from the funny effect. But the issue with Tramadol is it completely annihilates your hydration and energy. Problem. We're running. Boom. Now I want to get into East-Wing. Tramadol is such a beast. Tramadol is better than SJ6. It's kind of mental, right? +3 stamp per second is crazy. Moustache is on Twitch. Yep. That is a bush and not a person. Good. Really thought it was a person. We're going for all the endurance. I guess with the spawn changes, it means that you're less likely to run into people going... Like, that already got into West Wing. Sorry, East Wing. In some ways. I wonder what the best way to go is. Is this too reckless? Recover a bit of stamina. Well, people are inside already, but that's fine. Yeah, we are zooming, given that it's 3.5 minutes into the raid and we spawned down by path to the tunnel extract. I'm already here. It's kind of nutty. I feel like I'm just going to get shot though in the head by somebody. Because I'm going pretty... It's pretty reckless. It's a pretty reckless decision making. Oh, I got hit by the end of the painkiller effect. How's our food and hydration looking? In pieces. What this stuff's for. Right, we're going to stop for a snack. Oh, you had a... I have a 5800 X3D. I do. Get the old min-max on. Yeah, so I undervolted my 5800 X3D, and now it produces less heat. It doesn't really perform any better, per se. Because I have a water cooler anyway. And so... it's not like the CPU was throttling itself because of, like, overpowering, like, overheating constraints or anything. So, like... If the 5800, like, if any chips go too hot, then they'll, like, start to sort of underclock themselves a bit versus their, like, max multiplier. So they don't run quite as hot. But mine was already running at, like, 70, so it's not too bad. Uncle Splinter, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to try and use the fire engine entrance. Or we might just die. I keep hearing people with bolties, though, so I don't know. I could also use the car extract in the corner. Does anybody know, is the car extract 100% on Shoreline? I actually can't remember. I swear you had M5. Nah. Nah, I've been 5800 X3D for a million years. I had a 3070. And then I upgraded to a 5800 X3D quite a while ago. Right. In we come. We might just get shot from in here, but... Like, it almost feels to me that, like, because this is slightly awkward to get up, and that this is the most obvious path into the resort of all time. I often wonder whether it's just... Whether you're just... Oh god, somebody's already dead in here. Jeez. Wait, which key is it? East 306. Which one's these? Oh, wrong one. Okay, the looting stuff downstairs. This one? Are they coming? Where are they going? Up through admin or something? Well, we can creep and they won't hear us. Think. Oh, crap. Should have stayed in the corridor. Did you put the FC? Okay, one to one with your round clock. I don't know what that means. I'm not that sophisticated. All I know, corridor is safe. I wish I hadn't gone in the room, because like going left hand out the door is really hard. You know? Because of that kind of thing. It sounds like they kind of want to fight me, but jump off the balcony. I mean, I can. Yeah, let's go and do this. So the quest item, I think it's in the... Oh, it's here. Yeah, so the quest item is right there. And then I can indeed jump off the balcony. Shut the door. Pre-med maybe? Oh, we're definitely pre-medding. Might get caught here though. How can we go? It can still be seen. Right. Should be good now. Sounded like busy looting. Yeah, I'm not sure if they were really that keen to kill me or like fight me. I wasn't really sure. Didn't really sound like it. But you never know. Didn't think you'd take that much damage. Yeah, you usually take quite a bunch. I think I'm okay to CMS here. It's fine. I mean, we survive and get out, so I don't mind. I'm going to try and take the car, I think. If it's there. I don't know how many people actually do take the car. I've not taken it a great deal. I may as well get it for like fence rep while we're here. It's also slightly safer, I think. I thought I heard footsteps. No, they were there. They were definitely there. There were some people inside, for sure. Your ears did not deceive you. I'm going to be unfortunate now to get GL'd. Not red or green, still a thing. It just means that it's it doesn't necessarily mean that it is there, it just means that it's not been taken. Arena took it. Arena's fun. I haven't played Arena for a minute. I should get back on it actually. Just takes a little bit too long to get in and out of games. I wish there were some more custom games that you could just play. I'm less bothered about rank and that kind of thing, and more about just playing the game. Green touched by PMC. Yeah, that's true. And now it will go green for everybody. Okay. So then you know. Spot on the rocks where you're basically trapped. Falling in the hole leaving resort? No, I haven't, no. But yeah, I think they stopped people spawning up here. Because you could just like loot the camp and then leave. And they didn't want people to do it. Which I think is a bit, I don't know, I think it's a bit short-sighted. If people want to leave and loot, they just want to loot and leave. They're going to do it on the streets or wherever, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. Right, here we go. Didn't even know they added the cat extract? Yes! And there's the Red Rebel extract as well now. So there's actually loads of ways to get out the shoreline. Especially if you spawn west, you can go out of Path to the Lighthouse, and the car extract, and the Red Rebel, and Road to Customs, and Railroad. Like, it's crazy. That's just 2 spawns, so far, so these people have to fight it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just make it contested. It's fine. I agree. It's fine. Bought the bundle of Micro Center with a 4070 Ti. Great deal. Streets runs at FPS, 80 FPS now at high setting. Nice. Did they fix the trigger box for sniper still on the car? I don't actually know. Red Rebel Barter Bug. It just sells out really fast, yeah. Right, so that was that one. We got Wet Job 4. The list. We got Cargo X Part 1. That one. Cargo X 2. More annoying rubbish. Oh, they're going for a lot, aren't they? Using flea market and 2 times trap? Sometimes. Oh, you're talking to people in chat. I see. Yeah, if you go... You can refresh stuff. If you go, like, into a category and then double tab, you can see you get the refresh quicker. I think you do anyway. We should probably try with something that's got a faster turnaround time. Turnover. Like meds. 20, 18, 16, 5, 8, 8. Yeah, I mean, it is quicker this way. Tab, 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 tab. A lot faster. Literally just tab. Tab key. Fastest is right-clicking something in the flea, going inspect, pressing go to market again. What do you mean? So, inspect. Oh, like this. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. I like that. Oh, I've not seen anyone do that. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm literally gonna get I'm gonna get captured just for searching for items, but that's freaking crazy. You can place you place window to the side. MVP over here, dude. That's mental. I've not seen that yet. You place it like, I guess like here or something. Because then, and also you want to set this quantity from 1, I suppose. Although you probably need to save that. I like being able to see stuff that's out of stock on traders, so I don't want to set that all the time. But yeah, and then you just go click bang. Nice. You can place your mouse next to the purchase button, expand the selection from the arrow. Let's go and look. See. Expand the selection. What do you mean? From next to the purchase button. I can't see the price there then. The arrow top right of purchase. Doesn't that go away though? I don't know how that helps. It goes away when you refresh. What am I missing? Filter from item from there. You do have to do the drop down every time though. That's like way faster, but this is like slightly more precise. Because then your mouse is resting basically over the purchase button. Okay, like... Okay, so it kind of depends. Okay, I see. I feel like I can get my mouse to here. In the time that it takes to refresh, I feel like I've got my mouse there already. Like, if I want to snipe something, I can already just go in, right? Do that. I like it, but I feel like we get some cheap meds. The dialog box won't... This doesn't shrink anymore, this one. Unfortunately. Like, that's as far as it goes. And then when you put it nearby, you can't see the prices. So putting it there is probably okay. Then, oh, look, those are cheap. Tab is slightly slower. Yeah, tab is slower because it does this like whole loading thing. It has to load your whole stash. Anyway, this is great. This is great stuff. Like, we're talking semantics here because this is like night and day. This is way better. Yeah, you either just like move your mouse, either like spam refresh until you find one you like. I guess you want to move your mouse every time, unfortunately. That's probably why expanding it might work. Then you're super close. Okay. The lens we have to go to because the systems are bad. What's the best item you snipe from the flea? I probably it's nothing crazy. Like it's probably moonshine. I think at like 229, like 200, like 29k, something along those lines. Probably about it. You try to click on flea market plus space. You don't open anything, just switch to traders, back to the flea. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. That used to work really well. You used to be able to use spacebar here to refresh if you didn't click anything. That actually doesn't work now. They blocked that because some other people started to popularize it. But some of these things, like, it's one of those weird things where it's just like, I don't necessarily want them to get more popular because, like, they'll end up putting a cooldown on something like this. And I know it's like, it feels kind of scummy to, like, keep it to ourselves, but you can hit tab twice, but it's just slightly slower, right? Whereas this is nuts. This one is nuts. This filter by item. Look how fast that is. It's crazy. Click flea, space again. What do you mean? They stop you being able to do the space thing. The space thing doesn't work anymore. You can't. You just need to switch once. Well, look, if I go filter, traders flea, it doesn't do anything. That one stopped working. Good we all know. Let us never speak it again. You need to click flea again. Well, there. It only works once. Okay. Each time you click, you can use space once. Okay. Wonder which is quicker. Both about the same, actually. Long time no Tarkov. Nah, you're right. You're quite right. But you have to click it every time. I feel like I prefer this because you can. It feels like maybe it takes longer though. Interesting. I have to think about it. That's the sequence. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. Does tab also refresh trade inventories or only the flea? I think it's just the flea. I think. Not sure. Not sure. Right. Well, where are we up to? Where are we up to in the general sense of things? Not doing too bad. I've still got all of vitamins to do, all of chumming to do. Chumming's like, it's some XP, but. Cargo. Yeah, both these, like, they're not like crazy XP. So we're up to level 38. I think am I gear 4 now? No, not quite. Oh, I need more money spent, and I need to get his rep up. I probably need to like pay for this loyalty buyout. There we go. Need to like buy some crap off him. Actually, I need like 400k or something or whatever. What else you got that's expensive? One of them? There we go. Right, Gear 4. Perfect. Not that Gear 4 is really very useful. Okay, cool. Right, well, unfortunately, that's it for today. We will be back. What day is it today? Is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. So tomorrow will be ScavTalk, the usual. And then video on Sat and back on Monday. Yep. How it's gonna go. That is how it's gonna go. Who are we going to go and trade? Greetings, Jimmy. Greetings, greetings. Right. Let's go meet Gino. I'm going to jump as soon as we go. Who should I betray? Go with for Chemical Quest? It depends on whether you're EOD or not for chemicals. I think like the most profitable one is probably going for the ammo cases, but if you need an injector case, maybe go for that. It depends on the prices of the ammo cases and the injector cases at the time, and whether you need the rep from the makeup quests, which is where it gets a bit confusing. But yes. Right. Love you and leave you. See everyone. Say hi to Gina for me. I'll catch you later.